Which server stance is better, pinpoint or platform? This is a question I hear a lot from players when talking about their serve. I thought it would be interesting to dig into the technical and biomechanical differences and then do a deep dive into the numbers so we can settle this question once and for all. I'm using Holger, Rune and GMP for the technique player comps for the two stances, and then later in the video I'll be showcasing court level footage from a variety of pros from different angles exhibiting both stances so you get a good feel for the variations. Let's get into it. First, the biomechanics and technique. GMP adopts the foot drag with feet together. He's in a high knee bend explosive position during the coil phase and has a notable wrist lag to assist with whip acceleration. Secondly, let's look at Holger. We can see the feet remain apart in the platform stance. He's very balanced through the core and he has an abbreviated motion with a stable wrist leading into the trophy position. Now for the data. What stance produces better outcomes at the top level of tennis? I've extracted detailed serve-related analytics for the current top 20 ranked male players, which contain a mix of both platform and pinpoint stances, and aggregated these into key analytics. This is what I found. The platform stance has a high first serve percentage of 63.08% as opposed to the pinpoint of 62.14%. Logically, this makes sense because the platform stance is used for balance and stability. The pinpoint stance has a high first serve win percentage of 75.29% as opposed to 72.23% on the platform. This also makes sense because the pinpoint stance is built on explosiveness, so it's going to be high risk and high reward. The platform stance has a high second serve points won percentage of 53% as opposed to 51.71% on the pinpoint stance. Therefore, we can ascertain that more stability helps on this statistic. Finally, total service points won. Pinpoint wins this with 66.43% as opposed to 65.15% on the platform stance. So in the top 20 in men's tennis, pinpoint is statistically superior at a macro level. However, the platform stance demonstrates a higher level of consistency. So what's the overall takeaway? Platform gives you balance and consistency, and pinpoint can add leg drive and power, but demands excellent timing. Both models are proven at the very highest level. If you're working on your serve, the best stance isn't about copying Djokovic or Sinner. It's about finding the one that fits your rhythm, your balance, and your body mechanics because the numbers are close and give you different things. Like everything in life, there are technical trade-offs, so make the one that best fits within what you're trying to achieve within your game as a whole. Which stance do you prefer? Let me know in the comments. Thanks so much for watching and see you on the next one.